Hey everybody, XJoe81X, and it's that time of year again. It's May of 2023. It's time to charge up the sprinkler system. Now, if you don't know how to charge your sprinkler system, some of them are pretty much all the same. Water into valves, turn the valves on. Shutting a sprinkler system is a little bit involved because you want to blow it out, and the link will be down below if you want to watch a couple of those. But basically, the first thing you want to do is identify where the system is. My system is in the ground right there. Then you want to identify the spigot. You want to shut that off if it's opened. If it's not opened, you could leave it off, because when you turn the water on, the water will shoot out, and then you'll may or may not know if you charge the system. So we're going to shut that off. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. One of the next steps you want to do is identify where your valve is. If this is your house and you know exactly where it is, then that's it. Water comes out, goes to a water meter, shut off possibly another shut off, and it tees off and it goes to some kind of regulator. The regulator valves are exactly the way the water is flowing. This one I kept because there was no need. It kind of drips out from the bottom. And here we go. You should hear some noise. It should be filling up outside, and it's running. So let's go outside and see why it's running. I feel it running. I think we have a false alarm. I think it's running. I think my kids were in the shower. Let's just lift this. Come on. There's a lot of critters in there. I don't see anything leaking. So what we'll do is we'll shut it. We'll just hit this real quick. Yep, see? There we go. That's it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's charged and it's not leaking. False alarm. Okay, back at it. There's just some showering going on. This valve is up and down. This valve is up and down. And there it goes. Now to the timer. What you want to do is locate your timer. And you want to see if there's anything in the book, if you don't know, that could turn on all your stuff. And you don't have to have a second person. This book has that. That seems to be right here. You want to test program all of your stations or zones. This is exactly what this means. You could read it, pause it, or try to find it. Depending on your timer, everything is different. Okay, I pressed program. I set it for 2 minutes, and unfortunately I'm not outside. This is blinking. Zone 1 is currently on. Let's go take a look. Zone 1. 1, 2, 3, 2 90s and a 180. Let's go up here real quick. It's the end of the day. I've seeded, I've topsoiled. We have a 90 back there. We have a 180 in here. And then we have a 90 here with a Italian rock garden. So you know what? Maybe I'll do that and it'll get more of the grass. Or not. I might cap it. It doesn't really need to be on. I'm really thinking about capping it. Probably should have thought of that before I turned the system on for the season. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 heads. We'll come back. After this is done, excuse me, and zone 2 starts. Nope. Zone 2 is going to start right now. A couple of heads in the grass. There's one all the way out there. There's the first head that popped up. There's a corner head that popped up. That looks like, nope, not broken. There's this head. I think there's one here. There, oh, there she is, Miss America. So what you want to do is just take your hand, take this off. Oh, I'm getting wet. Oh, phone got wet. Hopefully it didn't break it. You want to take this schmutz, throw it away. And if you really want, you can put your hand like this, and you can clean the top. It's up to you. Walk around, make sure every head is not broken. That's doing its job. You could adjust them another time. This is doing its job. This head kind of gives me problems. I don't know why. I replaced the guts and I've done stuff to it, and it's one of those things we don't really drive over it, but oh, this one looks good. Now you could touch them, it's not going to hurt you. You could rotate it, you could see, okay, 180, and then it kind of stopped there. That's how you could see if they all work. If you really want to, like, this one probably does 360. And I say this every year. I say this every year. I don't have a head over here. And this grass kind of suffers. Okay, number 3. Today is May 6, 2023. Tomorrow's the 7th. So I have an odd number. So what I do is I chooch it on the 7th. I mean the odd days. So this is actually, it's not going to rain today. So this is actually going to turn on tomorrow. I set it for 2 a.m. There we go. That's nice. I did a project today off camera. I moved this fence and I made a Italian rock garden right here. Underneath it was dirt and weeds. So I'll show you the other side in a second. Okay, here's, and then 1, 2. So I had a lot of bluestone from when I did this. So I ended up taking the fence off, taking all that bluestone probably down 2-3 inches. You can see the fence over there has a dirt line, and then making that Italian rock garden. And then I put those red things there because the fence sits higher than the grass and the blue rocks was going under. This is zone 3. There's a 90 in the corner and a 180 right here. So that's 3, 4, 5. 5 heads on this. Whew. Oh, this is zone 4. That one had a lot of air. This one head down there. This one's bubbling. That one sits above the grass, so there's no problem. That's bubbling. This is bubbling. Have to try to find these within 2 minutes because then next thing you know, they don't pop out. There it is. Come on. Ooh! Yucky. Sorry. I always never look at the phone, you know? It's amazing, right? You spend the whole summer watering your lawn, and then it doesn't grow because it gets really hot. But then it grows over. Red Rover, let the sprinkler guy come over. Just kind of, you know, that's the funniest part about all these sprinklers, is that it works. There's no problem. But they get grown over. Grown over? That's not even a word. Yeah, let's see. I got this little thing was stopping it from slide. Usually after about a couple days of use, the grass, or hey now, came with the house. So it kind of does this thing. All right. Ooh, poo poo, shut it down. Nope, there it is. Look at that. All right. Number 5 is probably the longest head, the furthest head. I gotta watch my video from when they installed it. I don't know if they came on the left side of the house. Probably correct. I think I blow this thing out 3 times because it's the longest one. Look, it's not even, it like bowed down. Plus there's some people in the shower. Whoa, hey now. Hey now. Should be one right there. Hickory dickory dock. The sprinkler was sucking my, sorry, I didn't say it. Man, that looks like a poo. Look at that. I'm getting wet. I don't care about getting wet. I've been out here all day. I don't want the phone. You don't want your phone to get wet. Everybody plays a fool. Sorry. Oh, yeah. All right. All these heads are good. They're operational. They're working. This one's got a wang dangler. Look at that. It grows like in the crevice. You saw I pulled that out like floss. You could come in here and with a brush, but as soon as it rains, yeah, it's nice and beautiful today. Oh, excuse me. Schmutz. And here comes the misters. Last year, the misters had a little bit of a slow race. I don't know why. It's a slow race with these guys. Not a lot of pressure. One there. Sometimes they just pop up and scare you. One there. One there. Oh, there's one out there. I'll show you in a second. Oh, there she is. Miss America. Come on. Sometimes you need to help it along because you're strong. The problem is the 2 minutes goes away and you don't know. Come on. There it is. Come on. Ah, shit, right in the face. It's strong. It's long. Time to get the friction on. Now, fellas. Oh, I'm getting wet. Gonna have to turn this on off camera. Ew. Ooh, we had a friend. Yeah, that stinks. Gonna have to turn this off. Sorry, gonna have to turn this on. Off camera. There was one here. Gonna have to turn zone 6 on by myself just to get that head up. Come on there, Ricky. There it is. Come on. Pressure. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. All right. There we go. That's working, the corner's working, and the one by the street's working. That's nice. Got a little patch here. Got a little mix, you know. Got the stuff under, on top, mixed it. Zone 7. Groovy. I'm happy. The sprinkler works this year. No heads broken yet. You know, some a little bit weaker. This is an original head. Nice. This has been replaced, so it gets, see, the bottom gets a little meh. But, you know, it's like an old man. You know? Sometimes in these, you know, there's green around that head, and there's green around all the other heads, because those are original Hunter stuff. So that's going to conclude. What you want to do next is go downstairs, determine where you are, what the weather is, and put a timer on these zones. Because it's May and it's not excruciating hot, I'll probably do the front at 10 minutes. I'll do 1 at 10, 2 at 10. I'll do 3 at 5 because it gets soggy. And then maybe I'll do the backs at 10. This way all this stuff just germinates. So hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, I did that too. I raised it, put some seed. So now I'm going to go back to zone 6 and get this all done. This way it doesn't not work in 2 in the morning. Hit like, hit subscribe, and that's how you can open up your sprinkler system. All you have to do is just go downstairs and learn how to use the timer. God bless America. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next sprinkler video. Take it easy.